In a quiet home, nestled among whispering trees, the first light of dawn painted the room in soft gold. Here, a tiny baby named Adam was just beginning to discover the world, his eyes blinking slowly at the gentle morning glow. He lay on a soft blanket, a small, perfect being in a big new world. Outside his window, perched on a branch, was a creature of vibrant life, a stunning red parrot. Its feathers were a brilliant crimson, kissed with a touch of green on the wings and a delicate blue line tracing its tail. It watched the house, its intelligent eyes filled with a quiet curiosity. This was the start of their story, a silent meeting between a newborn and a wild spirit. In this small home, a tiny baby was discovering life, and a red parrot was watching him with curious eyes. Adam, still wrapped in his blanket, let out a soft, contented sound. From the branch outside, the red parrot tilted its head, intrigued by this new, gentle noise. The baby's mother, sensing the fresh morning air, opened the window. A cool breeze drifted in, carrying the scent of dew-kissed leaves. Emboldened, the parrot hopped closer along the branch, its red feathers catching the sunlight, glowing like a living flame. He had seen this family before, moving in and out of the house, their voices a familiar backdrop to his days. But he had never seen this new tiny human, the one with the peaceful eyes and the soft coos that seemed to echo the quiet of the forest. Suddenly, a small, joyful sound bubbled up from Adam, a giggle, pure and sweet. The red parrot answered, not with a loud squawk, but with a soft, melodic chirp, a gentle greeting across the space that separated their two worlds. From that day on, a beautiful routine began. Every morning, as the sun climbed the sky, the red parrot would arrive, landing gracefully on the branch outside Adam's window. It became a daily visit, a silent promise kept. The parrot wasn't there for food scattered on the ground, nor was it seeking shelter from the elements. It was there for Adam. The little boy, in turn, would stare with wide, fascinated eyes at the flash of bright red wings, his world suddenly filled with a brilliant, living color. The bird, in its own way, seemed to learn the baby's language. It would mimic Adam's tiny sounds, its soft chirps echoing the baby's happy gurgles. And each time Adam saw that brilliant splash of red, his little legs would kick with pure, uncontainable delight. Every day, the red parrot returned. Not for food, not for shelter, but for Adam, the little boy who looked at him like he was the brightest color in the world. Their connection grew stronger with each sunrise, a simple, unspoken friendship blossoming between a child and a bird. As Adam grew, his family noticed the special bond and started placing his playmat near the open window. This brought the two friends even closer. The red parrot, perched on the windowsill, would tap lightly with his beak, a gentle knock to announce his arrival. Then, he would spread his magnificent red wings, showing them off proudly for his tiny audience. Adam would watch, mesmerized, his little mind trying to comprehend this beautiful creature. It was a simple language they shared, a unique dialogue without words. It was a mix of Adam's joyful laughs, the parrot's graceful movements, and a shared, profound curiosity. When Adam reached out a tiny, curious hand, the parrot wouldn't fly away. Instead, it would lean forward just a little, allowing its crimson feathers to shimmer in the light, a silent offering of trust. It was a dance of friendship, a quiet understanding that needed no explanation. They were simply two beings, fascinated by one another, learning each other's rhythms in the calm of the morning. Their shared routine became a cherished part of the family's day. It was as predictable as the sunrise itself. First, the sun would peek over the horizon, and moments later, the red parrot would arrive. As soon as Adam caught sight of his friend, a huge smile would light up his face. The home would then fill with a symphony of soft chirps and happy baby laughter, a gentle and joyful sound that became the soundtrack to their mornings. The parrot's visits were never boring. Some days, he would perform a little dance, hopping in small circles and fanning his red tail feathers in a delightful display. On other days, he would simply sit quietly on the windowsill, close to Adam, a silent companion keeping the little boy company as he played. Their friendship was simple, built on presence and shared moments of peace, but its effect was profound. It brought a unique sense of joy and tranquility to the whole house, a daily reminder of the quiet magic that can be found in the most unexpected connections. Time passed, and the seasons began to turn. Adam was growing, and with each new day came a small but significant milestone. One afternoon, with great effort, He managed to push himself up and sit on his own for the very first time. From his perch on the windowsill, the red parrot watched this great achievement. As if celebrating, it fluttered its wings excitedly, a burst of red motion. Seeing his friend's reaction, Adam clapped his hands together, a new skill he was very proud of. The parrot, ever observant, immediately imitated the sound by tapping its beak against the wooden window frame, creating a rhythmic little beat. Adam erupted in a loud, joyous laugh, and the parrot chirped along with him. It was a beautiful exchange. Every little milestone Adam reached, whether it was a new sound, a new movement, or a new discovery, the red parrot noticed. And more than just noticing, he reacted. He shared in the moment, becoming a true partner in Adam's journey of growth. One warm, sunny afternoon, the family decided to spend time in the garden. Adam sat on a soft blanket on the grass, exploring the textures of leaves and blades of grass between his fingers. Suddenly, there was a soft whir of wings. The red parrot landed gently on the lawn, just a few steps away from Adam. It was the closest they had ever been without the barrier of a window between them. The bird stood there for a moment, calm and still. Then, slowly and carefully, Adam began to reach a small hand toward him. The parrot didn't retreat. Instead, it hopped a little closer, its red feathers shining like jewels under the afternoon sun. Adam's tiny fingers finally made contact, touching the soft, warm feathers on the parrot's chest. He touched them with a gentle curiosity, not with a grab or a pull. In that moment, the parrot closed its eyes, completely calm, completely trusting. For the first time, they touched, not in fear, not in surprise, but in a moment of pure, unspoken connection. After that moment of gentle touch, the red parrot took to the air. It flew up, circled once above the baby's head in a graceful arc, and then landed again, right back near him on the grass. It was a gesture that seemed to say, "I am free, but I choose to be here with you." This beautiful creature was not a pet. He was never caged or owned. He was simply a friend, a wild, free spirit who chose to return to this garden, to this little boy, day after day, again and again. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the lawn, Adam and the red parrot sat side by side, both silent, both peaceful, sharing the quiet end of the day. It was a friendship born of curiosity that had deepened into a bond of trust and affection. Sometimes the most beautiful stories happen when two hearts recognize each other, even if one of them has wings. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and subscribe for more moments of wonder.